Hey, all of you beautiful people. Welcome to the Love Affair with Myself podcast. I'm your host, Hannah. Before we dive into today's episode, I just want to let you know that this podcast is designed for my impulsive, ADHD, hot ass mess bad bitches out there who are struggling with anxiety and low self esteem. I help you build your self confidence and find your purpose in life. I hear you, and you're not alone on this journey. So be sure to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and join our community of support on Instagram. And if you're loving this content, which I know that you will, please leave me a rating and a review to help others who need the support. Okay, let's get into today's episode. We are going to play a little fun game here called Put a Finger Down Challenge. And this is specifically for recognizing emotional manipulation in relationships. So let's get started. Okay. Put a finger down if you've ever felt guilty for expressing your needs or feelings. Put a finger down if your partner has ever denied things they said or did, even when you clearly remember them happening. Put a finger down if you felt like you're walking on eggshells to avoid upsetting your partner. Put a finger down if your partner frequently criticizes you or makes you feel like you're not good enough. Put a finger down if you've ever felt isolated from friends or family because of your relationship. Put a finger down if your partner blames you for their problems or failures. Put a finger down if your partner uses a silent treatment as a form of punishment. Put a finger down if your partner has ever made you doubt your own memory or perception of events. Put a finger down if your partner has ever used your insecurities or vulnerabilities against you. And lastly, put a finger down if your partner makes you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. If you have put a finger down for any of these, you have or are experiencing emotional manipulation. Today, we're diving into a critical issue, recognizing emotional manipulation in relationships. I'll be sharing my personal experiences with manipulation, including a particularly unforgettable instance of gaslighting that shaped my journey to self-respect and empowerment. Before we get started, you are listening to the first episode of the 31-day series in August, which is aimed to help you navigate your mental health and achieve your goals. I hope you find this content relatable and authentic. I am super passionate about supporting you through your self-growth journeys, so let's get started. Hannah, what is emotional manipulation, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Emotional manipulation is a subtle form of control where someone influences or exploits you through deceptive tactics. It often involves techniques like guilt tripping, gaslighting, and playing the victim. Understanding these tactics is key to recognizing when they're being used against you. I unfortunately have personal experience with gaslighting, and one of my most vivid experiences with gaslighting happened during a trip to my ex's brother's, where he lived at Fort Benning, Georgia at the time. We were enjoying a lively evening, strolling through downtown and popping between bars. In the midst of our fun, I casually mentioned that I had tried hookah before and liked it. And suddenly, my ex pulled me aside and erupted into anger, accusing me of saying something utterly embarrassing. I was completely blindsided and left feeling super humiliated. That night, I cried myself to sleep, overwhelmed by fear and confusion. The following morning, things took an even darker turn. My ex denied the entire incident had ever occurred, insisted I must be imagining it, and I was absolutely certain of what happened and why it was wrong. And this experience was deeply disturbing and left me questioning my own reality. My experience is just one of the examples of gaslighting where the tactic was the manipulator makes you doubt your perception of events. And here's some signs that you can watch for. Number 1, feeling blames for things that you didn't do. Just like how my ex had made me feel embarrassed about something I'd shared casually. Hookah's amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. Number 2, constantly questioning your reality. When my ex denied the incident, it left me questioning whether I was overreacting or misremembering what happened. That's not true. That happened. Number 3,
increased self-doubt and confusion. This experience made me feel uncertain about my own feelings and memories. So, if you're experiencing any of these signs, it's crucial to reflect and seek clarity. If you suspect that you're being manipulated, here's some steps that you can take. So, reflect on your feelings. So, understand how you truly feel. For me, therapy helped me make sense of the confusion and emotional pain I experienced. Number two, document the incidents. Write down literally everything and keep a record so you can see the patterns and validate your experiences. I personally like to write them in my journal and circle different patterns, but that helps me. So number three, seek external perspectives. Talk to friends or therapists for objective feedback and support. After I started therapy, I committed to never allowing anyone to manipulate or disrespect me ever again. Number four, set and enforce boundaries. Clearly communicate and uphold your limits. This was a vital step in reclaiming my self respect. And number five, build a support system. Surround yourself with people who support and affirm your feelings. Recovering from emotional manipulation involves prioritizing your well being and rebuilding your self esteem. So, these are three things that you can focus on. Number one, self care, self care, self care. Engage in activities that uplift and support you. For me, understanding my value and practicing self care helped me heal from the experience. Don't put all of the shit on him or think about him all the time. Bring it back into you. What do you need to do to take care of yourself right now? Number two, rebuilding confidence. Work on boosting your self esteem through positive affirmations and supportive relationships. And number three, utilize your resources. There's so many things out there. I personally have read so many books, which you can access on my link tree. I've got them linked on there for you to check out. But books and therapy can offer valuable insights and support. And I found that setting boundaries and asserting my worth were crucial in moving forward. If you're looking for additional support in identifying and dealing with those red flags in relationships, I've got something special for you. My Red Flags workbook is designed to help you recognize warning signs, understand why you might accept them, and gain deeper insights about yourself. So, what sets this workbook apart is its integration and advanced tarot insights, offering a unique perspective that goes beyond conventional advice. And the best part, it's on sale. Yes, you can purchase it on my website at www.ownmyoutcome.com and start your journey towards healthier and more empowering relationships today. And for those of you interested in starting daily journaling and incorporating tarot insights, don't forget to download my free template. It's the perfect way to set daily intentions and reflect on your journey. So go to www.ownmyoutcome.com and on the homepage, scroll down, put in your info, and bam, free template. Recognizing and addressing emotional manipulation is crucial for reclaiming your personal power and fostering healthier relationships. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Love Affair with Myself podcast. Until next time, stay empowered and take care of yourself. Okay, bye.
Thank you to my inspiring baddies in this community at Love Affair with Myself. I'll be back next week with more insights, stories, and strategies to build your self-confidence and to help you find purpose in this amazing life that we are living. In the meantime, head over to ownmyoutcome.com to read the blog, which are filled with my personal stories, and download free templates to help you understand your emotions better and build your self-confidence. Take care of yourself and remember that I hear you. I understand the struggles, the doubts, but also the incredible fire within. You're not defined by the limitations of your past, and that's fucking powerful. See you in the next one.